Advocacy. Okay. So why does mental health look so different with Black women?
Um,
Your whole face just said so much, Charles.
it's so historically, um, suicide rates among Black females was some of the lowest in the nation.
Okay.
But in the last 15, 20 years, under 35,
Ah,
they've skyrocketed.
oh, that's
Teen
so bad.
suicide
I've seen that. That's,
skyrocketed.
whew.
So there's a number of variables that come into play. Um, I personally think some of it is children being introduced to the concept of mortality at a young age.
Oh,
They see it in cartoons.
you're right.
They see it
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And when I was 3, 4 years old, I never thought I'd die. I didn't even understand the concept.
I feel like way longer than that. I feel like almost like to 10, 11. I never
Exactly.
even thought of death or, even if, yeah, I just never thought of it.
But now you see younger children experiencing this at a much younger age.
Oh,
And when you see a 9-year-old that wants to kill themselves, that's hard to see.
that's so hard to see. They don't even, they don't know anything yet.
So we know it's something that they're seeing or they're playing on videos or all these different variables
Yeah.
that would cause them to want to harm themselves. And
Oh, the babies.
once again, living in that powder keg and you don't get a reprieve, that's, you go to the education system and you see things, you watch the news, you see things, you're on social media, you see things,
Yeah.
and all the things you see about yourself are negative.
Yeah.
Eventually you're going to break.
Yeah.
If you don't have a system of understanding and education to make you know that you can achieve more or do more, hope is lost.
Mm-hmm.
And when hope is lost, you have despair.
Yeah.
And when you despair, that's past giving up.
Yeah.
So people start to tend to see suicide and things like that as an option out
Yeah.
from
When
the
it, when
pressure.
it shouldn't even be an option
I
on
know,
the
right?
table at all.
It shouldn't be. But they go, wow, if it can get me from under this pressure.
Yeah. Then that's the door I'm going to choose.
Then you add people who are under tremendous pressure and a absolute smorgasbord of drugs being available to them.
Yeah.
And now the simple drugs that we used to think was just having fun, now have profound effects on your neurological systems and your psychological systems. It's a powder keg for disaster. So if high THC is causing you to have kids to have psychosis,
Oh,
I mean, visual and audio hallucinations.
that is crazy. And just like when you think about anxiety, like, you have a lot of people living with anxiety. How does that show up physically?
Oh, it shows up in inability to keep attention, paranoia, panic attacks. So they'll go, oh, the student, he can't concentrate. He's struggling in my class. Well, what is the kid doing that's making you, what do you think is the cause of him not being able to pay attention?
Yeah.
Because when he does pay attention, he might be a really intelligent student. So what are the things that are causing this? So we have systems that are broken because there's no way to really assess these kids to say, hey, what's his learning style? What's his background? So I can get a real
Yeah.
full picture to know what's causing this kid to act out in this particular way
Yeah.
or this adult. People are under a ton of stress because of the uncertainty of the government.
Yeah.
All of these things come into play. Technology being introduced into our lives that is growing at an exponential rate.
Yeah.
And the uncertainty of what artificial intelligence will do, how it will fit
Oh.
into our lives.
Yeah. It's a lot. And when you think about mental care, think about how technology is in our lives. I saw a woman who is in love with a AI chatbot that she modeled
Yeah.
after the young man who allegedly shot that United Healthcare executive. And so she's like, this is my Luigi, da da da. And when you look at her, there's it looks like such a disconnect.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so, mental health care is still stigmatized, but it's so needed. Like, why is it still stigmatized? Because I feel like someone like that, maybe this is her world, whatever, and it's her coping mechanism, but also too, it's a chatbot. So how do we get you out of this little world that you're in?
One of the things that I talk to parents about a lot is not allowing their child to play with cell phones when they're young or tablets when they're young, because what it causes is social isolation. They lose the ability to learn from the face-to-face interactions.
Yeah.
That's where babies learn. You
Yeah.
can see babies very, very young that'll
Yeah.
smile, they'll do whatever their parents do because they're watching. It's a mirror effect.
Yeah.
Well, when they're in front of that stimulation all the time, so if you take a kid and he's stimulated all the time, games, noise, and then you say, hey, you got to sit in the classroom and read and learn critically, they can't do
They
it.
can't do it. That switch. Oof. And what are realistic first steps towards getting mental care help?
Reaching out, there's tons of resources locally. Once again, you come to the hospital and just say, hey, I don't feel good. I need to talk to somebody. We've got therapists there that can talk to you. We've got psychiatrists there that can come and talk to you. And they'll evaluate you and say, hey, listen, let's put you in an appropriate place where you can get the help that you need, whether it's schizophrenia, psychosis, or just depression or anxiety. Let you talk to the professionals who can really help you. Because a lot of times, we see patients just need things like mood stabilizers.
Yeah.
And bipolarism, that's what it is. They put you on drugs to kind of stabilize your hormones and your mood so that you don't have those mania episodes and those depressive episodes. Kind of keep you even keeled.
Yeah.
So there's solutions out there now for it, more so than it has been in the past. But everybody, crazy is a term that we use, and God knows I'm guilty of it, but it's very dismissive. It's not looking at the actual clinical thing that's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The iceberg effect.
Yeah.
You see the iceberg and you go, that's a little iceberg, but you don't see it's like
Everything
8 stories
underneath.
high below that's causing it.
Yeah.
The traumas and the things of that nature.
Yeah. So, and with you saying that, it's just another reminder that, give grace to people and help people on their journey. And the hospital, again, is a resource for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Whenever it comes to your health, whether that's your physical health or your mental health, to get those resources.
If you're worried about your family member having a mania episode or something, they're going to harm themselves or harm somebody else, call 911, get the police there, and they'll bring them to the hospital to be evaluated.
Good.
But that's really important.
That's great advice.